Hello. I have people coming to me asking for some help on watermarks, and there's a good reason. It's sort of hard to find. You would think in the home tab, it's not in any of these collections here. You'd think, okay, I want to insert a watermark. It's not in here. And layout, no, can't find it. It's under the design tab, and it's way off to the right over here. It's hard to make menu selections intuitive to everyone, and apparently they've missed the boat because people continually get confused by this one. So let's go to watermark. Currently there's no watermark. There's a picture I can show later, but just start off with usually people want to go with text, and typically they'll go with draft, and then you can change the font to Arial and then change the color of it, and you can go diagonal with it. You can make it bold, make it stand out more, and you can change the transparency. Once you get everything set how you want to, you might change the size or something, but let's go to there, hit OK, and there it is. It's in the background, and the transparency is usually the thing that people have to mess around with, so that it's not in the way. Especially if they print it off, they'll find out if the watermark is causing problems with reading it. So it's something people just have to adjust. Now to remove a watermark, you just go back to this watermark there and you select no watermark and it's gone. Picture, I've never really messed around with picture because it's just rarely used. People might want to, especially if you're like a business or something like that or a unit, want to create a little logo in there and hit OK. And then it's like a washed out logo in there. Okay, there's some interesting things I found out about the watermarks is if you select the header or the footer, either way, you can come down here and select that watermark. It normally, as default, centers it right in the middle of the page right there, but you can move it over here if you want to. Now you'll notice something that's happening here is there's some type of layering thing that's going on. I'm not sure why it's like that, but I'm not going to worry about it. But in addition to moving it, you can, oh, now, by the way, you can't resize it. It looks like you might be able to because it has these handles here. And maybe there's some functions that I'm not aware of, but I wasn't able to resize it. But I could copy, hit the copy, and then the paste and replicate it. And do it again and have it down there. This also works with the text. You can replicate the text watermark too. But I've never been too happy with the watermarks in the middle of the text like this. So I found out that there is something you can do. You can go up to the header or the footer. Doesn't matter. You can try both if you want. You'll see that it works either way. But you go up there and you go up to Insert a Word Art. Now, I'm going to go through and do some stuff to show you what I do, and I'm just going to be quiet for a second to just do it. So now I've got that position where I want it, and it's semi-transparent, and you see I'm still in the header. Now I could create another one. I could create a whole bunch of different watermarks all over the place in that same method by inserting other word art or pictures or different things around the border. But I like doing this, and you'll see that once you click off the header area, get someplace in your normal text, you'll see it's almost like, how do I get rid of that? Well, you go back and do the same thing. Is you got to make sure you select something in the header. What I would do, if I was trying going with a final thing, but I'd remove that, remove this one, and remove that one, and just go with that. Now I'll take a look to see what happened with design and watermark when I deleted it. Yeah, it took it out of here because there was a picture, and yeah, that's it. So I like going with something like this. It's clean, professional, and yes. So hopefully this answers your questions about watermarks. And just remember, it's in under design, and then it's way off to the right, and you should be good.